Greetings. In the previous lecture, we have studied different methods of indefinite integration, that is basic method of solving indefinite integrations. In this lecture, we are going to study different methods of integrations. There's 7 methods we are going to learn. First, integration by substitution, integration of the type integration dx upon ax square plus bx plus c, or integration dx upon square root of ax square plus bx plus c, like up to integration by partial fractions. So let us start with method number 1, that is integration by substitution. This method is used where the basic method fails, and by making some substitution, integration reduces to the simple type that can be integrated easily. So in such cases, we will use integration by substitution method. So for that, we need some theorem and the corollaries regarding the theorem. So theorem number 4, if x equal to phi of t is a differentiable function of t, then integration f of x dx equal to integration f of phi of t into phi dash of t dt. That is what we have done here. We have just substituted x equal to phi of t in the left hand side, and that will reduce us to integration f of phi of t into f phi dash of t dt. So this is how the substitution method is useful. So some corollaries. We have seen one remark in the previous lecture. The corollary number 1 is the same one. If integration f of x dx equal to g of x plus c, then integration f of ax plus b dx is equal to integration of g of ax plus b divided by a. Sorry, the correction here, not integration, only g of ax plus b divided by a. That is, derivative of ax plus b is a, so that is g of ax plus b divided by a. So that is the formula we have already studied. Integration of f of something equal to g of something divided by derivative of something, where something is linear function of x. Corollary 2, integration f of x raised to n into f dash of x dx equal to f of x raised to n plus 1 upon n plus 1 plus c. So we have the derivative multiplied to the term f of x raised to n, then the integration equal to f of x raised to n plus 1 upon n plus 1 plus c. Next, corollary number 3, integration f dash of x upon f of x dx is equal to log of f of x plus c. And the last one, integration f dash of x upon root f of x dx equal to 2 root f of x plus c. So these are the some theory required to solve the examples of integration by substitution. All the corollary number 1, 2, 3, 4 are developed using the theorem 4. So in the previous video, we have not seen the integrations of all the trigonometric functions. So remaining trigonometric functions के यहाँ पे हम integration देखेंगे. First one is integration of tan x. We know that tan x can be written as sin x upon cos x. So derivative of cos x is minus sin x. अगर हम minus sign adjust करते हैं, तो that will be minus integration of minus sin x upon cos x, and f dash upon f integration का use करके आपको मिलेगा log of minus log of cos x. That is log of cos x raised to minus 1, and cos x raised to minus 1 is nothing but sec x. So integration of tan x is log of sec x plus c. Similarly, integration of sec x, log of sec x plus tan x plus c. Cot of x, log of sin x plus c. Cosec x, log of cosec x minus cot x plus c. Let us solve some examples on integrations by substitution. Integrate sin inverse x raised to 3 by 2 divided by root of 1 minus x square with respect to x. Now this problem cannot be solved by the previous method. Basic example में से नहीं हम कर सकते because as it is u by v rule, also it is sin inverse raised to 3 by 2 and we don't have anything for something raised to 3 by 2 if something is not linear. So here we have to use substitution because if you observe sin inverse x, उसका डेरिवेटिव होता है 1 upon root 1 minus x square which is present in the function. So this problem can be solved using substitution. So let I equal to integration sin inverse x raised to 3 by 2 upon root 1 minus x square dx. Put sin inverse x is equal to t. Therefore, differentiating on both sides we get 1 upon root 1 minus x square equal to dt by dx. But instead of that we will write in this format. Instead of dt by dx we will write 1 upon root of 1 minus x square dx equal to dt. वो जो राइट हैंड साइड वाले dt by dx है, dx को हम लेफ्ट हैंड साइड पे लेके जाते हैं. So 1 upon root 1 minus x square dx equal to dt. Therefore I equal to integration, if you replace this, sin inverse is nothing but t raised to 3 by 2 into dx upon this term is dt. Therefore integration t raised to 3 by 2, and we know the integration of t raised to 3 by 2 is t raised to 5 by 2 upon 5 by 2, that is equal to 2 by 5. If you replace the value of t as sin inverse x, we get final answer 2 by 5 sin inverse x raised to 5 by 2 plus 6. So basically if you observe the problem, it gives you the hint that it is the problem of substitution because one function is there and its derivative also present over there. In such cases we can use the method of integration by substitution. Next example, integrate x sec square of x square divided by root of tan cube of x square. Again, this is very complicated function. We cannot solve this using the simple or basic examples of integrations. So what we have to do, we have to make a substitution. So be careful while substituting. उसका डेरिवेटिव प्रेजेंट होना चाहिए वहां पर. इफ यू ऑब्जर्व द डेरिवेटिव ऑफ tan is sec square, so we will put tan of x square as t because sec square of x square is present over there. So let I equal to integration x sec square of x square divided by square root of tan cube of x square. Put tan of x square equal to t. Therefore sec square of x square into 2x equal to dt by dx. dx left hand side लेके गए. sec square something, tan something का derivative, sec square something into derivative of something. So 2x. So we have x sec square of x square dx है. So 2 से divide करते हैं. So we get x sec square of x square dx is equal to dt by 2. Replacing in the equation, we get I equal to integration, that numerator is completely dt upon 2, 1 upon tan cube का root मतलब tan raised to 3 by 2 and that is t raised to 3 by 2. So taking 1 by 2 outside, integration t raised to minus 3 by 2 dt and that is equal to 1 by 2 t raised to minus half upon minus half plus c. That minus half and that plus half will result to minus 1 and t raised to minus half is nothing but 1 upon root t. So replacing t as tan of x square, we get minus 1 upon root tan of x square plus c. So again if you observe, the derivative is present over the function in the integration, hence we substitute tan of x square. So substitute क्या करना है, that is very important part. Let's see another example. Integrate e raised to x upon e raised to 3x upon e raised to 3x plus 1. Now if you observe, derivative of e raised to 3x plus 1 is e raised to 3x into 3. So only 3 is not present. We can adjust that 3 over in the numerator and denominator. So let I equal to integration e raised to 3x dx upon e raised to 3x plus 1. So put e raised to 3x plus 1 equal to t. Therefore 3x e raised to 3x dx is equal to dt. Therefore e raised to 3x dx is equal to dt by 3. So replacing in the equation, we get I equal to integration 1 by t dt upon 3. 1 by 3 outside, integration of 1 by 1 by 3 outside, integration of 1 by t log t. So 1 by 3 log t plus c, and the value of t is e raised to 3x plus 1. Replacing, we get final answer 1 by 3 log of e raised to 3x plus 1 plus c. Next example. Integrate sine of x minus a divided by cos of x plus b. Now there is nothing to be substitution in this problem, because आप substitute करने के लिए बहुत difficult हो जाएगा. But if you observe in the numerator, it is sine of some function, and sine of x minus a or sine of a minus b, if you can say, it contains the term of cos also. So we will try to adjust denominator's angle in the numerator. So here let I equal to integration of x minus a upon cos of x plus b dx. So I want to adjust over there, b add and subtract करेंगे. So in the numerator angle, so we get integration sine of x plus b minus a minus b. So minus taking sign out common, so we get minus of a plus b dx. So this is your completely capital A and this is capital B. So sine of a minus b will be sine a cos b minus cos a sine b. So simplifying, we get sine of x plus b cos of a plus b minus sine of a plus b cos of x plus b divided by cos of x plus b dx. We will separate out the denominator, and separating the integration we get I equal to, now this does not depend on x, so it will be outside integration. This is also does not depend on x, that will be outside integration. So separating the denominator, we get cos of integration tan of ax plus b, because sin x plus b upon cos x plus b is tan, minus sin of a plus b integration dx. Cos of a plus b as it is, integration of tan log of sec of x plus b divided by derivative of sec of x plus b, that is 1, because it is not tan x, it is tan something which is linear, so we use that. So log of sec of x plus b divided by 1 minus x sin of a plus b plus c. Next example. Integrate 4 e raised to 2x minus 25 upon 2 e raised to x minus 5. Again the same thing, directly substitution करके नहीं होने वाला है. We have to adjust the denominator in numerator. So 2 e raised to x minus 5 we want in the numerator. So we get 2 into 2 e raised to x minus 5. That will result to 4 e raised to x minus 10. Originally it is minus 25. So minus 15 is remaining. Separating the denominator, we get 2 integration dx minus 15 1 upon 2 e raised to x minus 5 dx. So that is 2x minus 15 integration 1 upon 2 e raised to x minus 5 dx. Let I1 equal to integration 1 upon 2 e raised to x minus 5. See the adjustment over here. From denominator we take e raised to x common. So 1 upon e raised to x into 1 upon 2 minus 5 e raised to minus x. That 1 upon e raised to x is e raised to minus x upon 2 minus 5 e raised to minus x dx. Put 2 minus 5 e raised to minus x equal to t. Therefore 5 e raised to minus x dx is equal to dt. Therefore e raised to minus x dx is equal to dt by 5. Therefore I1 reduces to integration 1 by t dt by 5, that is 1 by 5 log t, that is equal to log 2 minus 5 e raised to minus x. Therefore we get, simplifying this term, 2x minus 3 log of 2 minus 5 e raised to minus x. Again e raised to minus x can be written as 1 upon e raised to x. So simplifying that, we get 2x minus 3 log of 2 e raised to x minus 5 upon e raised to x plus c, that is equal to 2x minus 3 log of 2 e raised to x minus 5 plus 3 log e raised to x plus c, and this is nothing but 3x, and 3x plus 2x is 5x. So 5x minus 3 log of 2 e raised to x minus 5 plus c. Let us see last example. Integrate tan raised to 5x dx. So directly नहीं कर सकते. Tan raised to 5 can be written as tan cube into tan square. Tan square को replace करते हैं sec square x minus 1. Again multiplying tan cube into sec square x dx minus tan cube x dx. This can be directly find out using f of x raised to n into f dash x. The second integration tan square x को replace करेंगे sec square x minus 1. So we get integration tan cube x sec square x dx minus this, and simplifying, this is the last answer. Thank you very much.